Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to G2 Gaming. It's been a long time coming, but I'm finally back. I apologize for not posting anything since that Toph tribute video that I made a couple months ago. Based off of my YouTube account, it was actually 8 months ago, so I can't believe it's been that long. It doesn't even feel that long, but hey, you know. So ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and if you haven't already seen and can tell, it's kind of a new situation up here, ladies and gentlemen. I am recording off of better equipment. I have a brand new PC that was up there in pricing. I can tell you now is up above $1,000. But hey, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It is very good for my recording and my video editing. And some of you guys might not know this about me, but I do a lot. Well, not a lot, but quite a bit of video editing. I guess that kind of comes with the territory when you're posting and streaming on YouTube, doesn't it? But yeah, I got a brand new PC that I mainly wanted to use for my video editing, and I knew that since I'm getting this thing, I'm going to be able to stream my video games and post all the stuff to YouTube from now on. And so I got a very nice setup that I might show you guys at one point in time, and I'm recording off of a very nice mic now, and I got this pop filter and everything, and I didn't really think that it would be that big of a difference, but I've been comparing myself and listening to myself with and without the pop filter, with the original headset that I was recording commentary off of, and guess what? There's a big difference. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually playing, or I am actually playing, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. If you know the game well, you'll know that I am actually quite far along in this game. It's been a while since I actually picked up a controller and played a video game of any sort. Right now, it's beginning of May. I probably haven't played a video game since March, which is kind of hard to believe for me, but necessary measures had to be taken. I didn't really like streaming and recording gameplay to my laptop. It was good for the while I had it, but those of you guys who followed my Watch Dogs videos, it cut out a little too much. And so I'm hoping with this brand new PC, which is actually a desktop, it's not a laptop, but with this brand new PC, I am hoping that I won't have that problem anymore. And I have a very nice, like I said, I have a very nice setup, and so it took about a month to get everything situated. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get the mic, and then I was like, oh, my dad's got a mic, so I'll wait until I see him next time, which will be in about another month. But I was like, I researched all these other best mics for streaming, and the Blue Yeti was actually one of the ones that was the most recommended. So I ended up getting that. Ended up getting a mic stand and a pop filter to accompany that I can move out of the way while I am streaming. And I actually am kind of looking at the setup. I first thought it was going to get in the way, but now it's not. And the most important thing about the entire setup is that I do have 3 fairly big screens. I have 2 27-inch monitors for my PC and a 32-inch HD TV. And with the desk that I have, it's actually a very nice setup to where nothing is too close to me. That was one of the things that I had an original setup with a 127-inch and a 30 and like a 23-inch 720p monitor in my original room, and that was really close. So now that I got a desk that I can kind of spread things out on, it's not as bad. But anyway, enough sidetracked. Get you guys a little caught up on what we're doing. This is Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. As I said, we are actually, I would say we're about halfway through the game. Maybe a little more, could be a little less. It's been a while since I've actually beaten the game. I loved the game when I first played it, and you guys know that I am a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, and I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm so glad that it was announced. But in the time leading up to that, we're going to be playing through. We already played through 1.5 HD Remix. We started doing Rechain of Memories, but we never got that we never really got that through. I didn't like that game too much because of the cards, I guess that's the best way to explain it. But now we're back. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. I would say it's easier. It's longer than the first game, but it's easier, and that makes it shorter, if that makes any sense. It took me over a year to beat Kingdom Hearts 1 the first time. That was also because I was like 11 or 10, or actually I think I was younger than that. But it took me over a year to beat the first one. And it was really hard, actually, for me. Now that I'm glad it didn't take me over a year to beat it the last time. When we were playing through it together, I mean, I knew exactly what I needed to do. I've watched enough of it, and I played enough of it, and I was good enough at it to where I was ready to pick up the controller and go. I knew exactly what I needed to do, how I needed to do it, and with what skills. So, that being said, Kingdom Hearts 2 is a lot easier than the first one. And we are ready to fight. If you want to, I'm gonna go through some of this stuff. We're in the Nightmare Before Christmas world. I don't really know how you would really call it, Halloween Town or something like that. But this is the domain of Jack Skellington, and the first game, Kingdom Hearts 1, there's a specific storyline that we had to follow that followed Oogie Boogie, and this one is more Christmas centric, if that makes any sense. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, enough of me talking, and let's get going. You will have a top 5 most anticipated games of 2015 coming out very soon. I'm working on my new Open is going to be accompanying that, and I'm actually quite proud of it. I just got into After Effects recently. Pretty not necessarily knowledgeable of the program, but at the same time, I knew a little bit about it before I was actually fully invested in the program, and from what I know, you can do some wicked cool stuff in After Effects, and stop hitting me. And some of the effects that you learn is just very, very cool. And some of the plugins that I got, mainly or all from Video Copilot, are very helpful. And if you guys want, I can explain all that stuff and how I did what I did. Ooh, there's a puzzle piece. You know, I've been playing in this game in a while. There we go. For quite a while, and I never realized there was a puzzle piece right there. I don't even remember where I'm at necessarily in the story mode in this game. So let's see what we need to do. I think we need to go to the Christmas portal, but I'm not 100% sure. Just to show you guys a little bit, I'm level 23, 24, 24, and 20. Wow, I'm the lowest level, and I've been hogging all the ability things for myself, which may or may not be the wisest thing, but you know, it's just gonna have to be that way. I will say this, Kingdom Hearts 1, it was extremely hard and difficult to get the Ultima weapon in. Kingdom Hearts 2, even though I'm nowhere near getting the Ultima weapon, and I don't think I will in this playthrough, or maybe if I do, it won't be like a complete 100% completion playthrough for the Ultima weapon, but I'll probably, if I do decide to pursue the Ultima weapon, I will probably do a video later. Okay, I know where I'm at now, sort of. I'll probably do a video later about my about getting the Ultima weapon, like a reveal, for lack of a better way of saying it. It's like, this is what the Ultima weapon looks like. I'm ready to get the Ultima weapon. This is the video for it, and voila, I got the Ultima weapon. Because getting the Ultima weapon in both games is grueling and difficult. You have to get all these items, and you have to track all these things down. You have to complete certain certain challenges to get certain items, and I mean, it's really, really chaotic. You know, I just noticed that each of these trees have a different symbol on it. Like, that's Thanksgiving, that's Easter, that's St. Patrick's Day, that's Valentine's Day. Is that New Year's? That might be New Year's. So I wonder if those are actually other doors. That would be interesting. Maybe it's kind of like a tease to Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know. I'm pretty much all about Kingdom Hearts 3 right now. Anything that I see that might be like a teaser or like a hint at Kingdom Hearts 3 is like, oh yeah, that's definitely Kingdom Hearts 3. We're definitely getting a Kingdom Hearts 3. And by the time this game was made, nobody really knew if we were getting a Kingdom Hearts 3. We just hoped the crap out of it. But I mean, you know, we're going to continue on. This is where we're going.
Here it is, the door to Christmas Town. The spooks of Halloween can get so tiresome year after year. I wanted something new, and I found this. Beyond this door is a world filled with wonders, the likes of which you've never seen. At first, I couldn't believe my eyes. Everything was so fresh and exciting.
Come on, just open it. Cool.
Wow! Sarasata!
In his workshop. Shall we? Ooh.
Alrighty, so that was a nice cutscene. I guess we are officially in Christmas Land, I guess if that's what you want to call it, or the North Pole. To see what I've actually got, I actually like this game. The second playthrough, I mean, it was more of a shock factor whenever I played through it the first time, but I will let you know, this game did add quite a bit of other things to it. One of which was like a puzzle thing that actually is pretty cool. It's kind of hard to explain, so I'm gonna try and show you. But like all these pieces here form a puzzle, and it's really cool because these puzzles you've pretty much seen the entire picture some way. If you're a diehard Kingdom Hearts fan like I am, you've seen the puzzles in some form or fashion, and like the complete picture in some form or fashion. For example, this here I've seen before on the internet, and it was not, see, like that, we basically just have to move these puzzles around. It's kind of hard to, that I know goes there, this will go here, this will go here, this will go down, these go over, actually, yeah, so we gotta place something. Move all these down. that goes up, and that goes there. So that goes there. And that's probably going to go there. So now I got 4 puzzle pieces to find. And then Frontier, this one is definitely a big one. If you are like I said, if you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts, you already know what this picture is going to be. And maybe you've already played this game and you've beaten it and you've got all these puzzle pieces, in which case, help me out here. Where are the rest of them? This one here, as you can see, there's a lot and I haven't completed it all. And I'm kind of trying to figure out what it is. There's a lot. Because I haven't got a lot of these puzzle pieces, I can't really make it out, but I probably would know it if I saw it. And then there's this one I've seen before. This one's probably going to be up here. This one is going to be here. And voila. The Awakening. This one's pretty much... Now, I don't think you can find this one on the internet. Wow, internet. You might, but I haven't seen it, even though it's not like I've been looking or anything like that. But anyways, that is one of the coolest collectible things Kingdom Hearts has come up with, and I really, really enjoy it. Speaking of the Ultima weapon here, there's some of the things that we can do. AP right there. This is where you go to synthesize and eventually, ooh, an AP boost. See, I hog the AP boost like crazy. And you get all these things, and there's like totally, like, there's a lot of things you need to synthesize before you can even think about getting the Ultima weapon. But yeah. Let's save right quick. I know I've been talking a lot. I think that might just do it for this episode. Not much happened. We just basically left the lab. We listened to me talk and explain why we were gone for almost a year. And then we basically were like, yeah, you know, him and you know what. We did a little fighting. Didn't do too much, but we did a little. We basically moved over to, did I save? I guess it did save. But we moved over to the Christmas world, part of the world, and you know, and just to show you, jump to world map. I think I just had to exit the entire, but whatever. I'll show you what we have going on right here. All the stuff that I played through, like I said, I played through quite a bit. I think I'm only about halfway, maybe a little bit more than halfway through the game. Seeing as Pride Rock's right here, and I need to go through here. Pride Rock is probably, even though you're an animal, a lion, cub, or whatever. Not spoiler alert if you didn't already know. Even though you're a lion cub in this level, it's still one of the best levels in Kingdom Hearts ever. Like first game and second game included. Now, at the same time, the worst Kingdom Hearts game ever, or Kingdom Hearts world ever, is this one right here, Atlantica. The first time through in the first game, it was pretty good. Second time through, not even close. And then we've been to all, I've beaten through, that's the, if you haven't played this game already, this is the town you start off with, and the little swirl up on top means that it's basically turmoil, another conflict, another part of the storyline that you have to go to, and same with this one, and these right over here. This is the Olympus Coliseum, and we can go into more details about that next time, ladies and gentlemen, but Mulan, also one of my favorite worlds ever. Beauty and the Beast, definitely a new aspect of it, and like I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly from the first playthrough, we do have to play through all of these things again because we do have to fight some members of Organization 13, which will then help us later on in the game. Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not really sure how I would gauge this one. It's a pretty good world. Definitely better than Atlantica. I like it better than the vintage world and the castle and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Anyways, going back over here. And voilà. Bada boom. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that'll probably do it for this episode. Thank you guys for listening. Even though and being bored out of your minds, I imagine we didn't do hardly anything in this episode, but I felt like it was necessary for me to take time out of one episode, probably the first episode back, and explain what's been going on, how things have changed, what things have changed, and hopefully we'll be doing this for the long haul. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Adios and peace until next time.